Okay, welcome to my live stream. It's now 8 minutes. After 8 minutes, I've finally set up and I decided to start the live. I just hope this internet works properly because sometimes it just don't work properly. I don't know why. So I'm just doing a quick live stream to let you guys know, persons who care about me, persons who love me, persons who watch my videos, persons who subscribe to my channel. I'm not fully okay. I'm not over the flu. I'm not over the cold as yet. I still have a really bad cough. I still have a really bad cough, and from time to time, my nose is running wet, messy, slappy. After constantly wiping, and blowing. But apart from that, I'm okay. I don't really have a sore throat. The sore throat really made me feel miserable a few weeks ago, and I just hope I don't have it back again. It's the season for being sick. It's the season for having cold. You know how it goes when it's raining and this time of the year. No one is on the live, but I just hope everything is recorded and everything goes well, and you'll be able to hear what I have to say. From time to time, I do a little reflection. This don't have anything to do with end of year reflection, Christmas reflection, New Year reflection, resolution. It has nothing to do with all of that. I was just like sitting down and reflecting on my life, reflecting on how I grew up, and it just clicked to me. Sometimes you sit and you observe things and it just clicked to me that I'm saying to myself, but I don't have any friends, and I don't have any friends, and it's okay. Person who knows me personally know that this is all I am. I grew up with a lot of social anxiety. At that time, I didn't know that it was social anxiety. I just tell myself that I am shy, this is how I am. But then as I get older and understand things, understand myself more. Yes, I am an introvert. Yes, I'm a little bit shy, but as I grow older, I have nothing to be shy about. I'm not shy anymore. I'm a bit still reserved, but that is just who I am. That is just my personality. I don't know how to say it. Let me just find the right word how to say it or to put it together. Growing up, going to primary school, most of the time, I don't have anything as best friend. Not most of the time, all of the time. Nothing as best friend. I have classmates. I have persons who I talk to regular in my community, at school, at church, and that's just about it. There's no such thing as best friend. I used to walk to school when I was going to primary school, and people would stop by each other house or by each other gate, and they said, I'm waiting on my friend. You wait on your friend, and you and your friend will walk to school together. Likewise, when school finish, you'll wait on your friend, and you and your friend would walk home if both of you are going in the same direction. It was not the case for me while growing up. Once school over, I go through the gate and find my way home. And likewise, when I get ready to go to school and I leave out, I go straight to school. I wasn't waiting on anybody. I didn't like stop on the way and play with people. Yeah, I will play, but kids, we will play, but there's no such thing as best friend. Going to high school, it was the same. I just talked to my classmates and talk to people in the community, some of them at church, and that's just about it. I didn't have some people to say bona fide friend, best friend, you and your best friend doing this, yeah, your best friend going there. No, I didn't have any of that, and that is just how I grew up. I think this has a lot to do with the fact that I said I have social anxiety because while growing up I was very skinny. As you can see, I'm still slim as an adult, and I was much more skinny. I was very skinny, so persons normally make fun of me, and I had acne, really bad acne at the time, so persons normally make fun of my acne, and because of that, I think that is where my social anxiety came from. I didn't want to talk to anybody or be friends with anybody, because sometimes some persons, they talk to you or they want to be friends with you just to question you. Then they will arrive at their own theory of stuff, and then they use it and jeer you. Because of that, I didn't want to be around anybody. I didn't want to go anywhere, especially when my acne break out really bad. And at times my acne always caused me to be sad. Why can't I be like normal kids with nice pretty face or pretty skin? Sometimes everywhere you go or everywhere you turn, persons will be like, What to your face? Why your face still so? Why you use on your face? Everybody wants to be a dermatologist. Use this, use that. Don't eat that. Don't do this. Don't use this water. Use this soap. Use this cream. Use all of that. So because of that, I had social anxiety. But sometimes my mother will try to comfort me by saying, it is teenager bumps, and as soon as you finish your teenage years, they will go away. Nothing like that. Because even when I was in my 20s, I still had acne. Sometimes I have one or two pimples. It is better now. Thank God, it's improved. That was the reason why I had my social anxiety as a teenager going to high school. But as soon as I get to understand myself more, appreciate myself more, I love myself more, accept myself for who I am, that social anxiety gone. Because when I look around me, a lot of people I see have acne and living a normal life. And some persons, they accept it. They said, if you want to curse me, if you want to make fun of me, if you want to jeer me, do it. I have no control over my acne. Make fun of something else. It's very evident, you have acne. It's very evident that I'm slim. It's very evident that I'm skinny. So make fun of me. And it is so surprising. While going to school, being skinny and have this acne problem, persons making fun of me. And now there are so many persons on all type of medication, doing all type of surgery just to look slim. As I said before, as you get older, you understand yourself more. You appreciate yourself more, so you don't really matter what people have to say. And now as an adult, yes, I said, looking into myself, and I was saying to myself, but this is like me from teenager years. Until now, I don't have friends, and it is okay that I don't have friends, because sometimes people will do a lot of things just to fit in, to be somebody else's friend. And sometimes you can be in a group of people and you're still lonely, you still don't fit in, because you're trying to do things and say things to be accepted by that group, by that friend, and deep down you're not happy. Sometimes you have a passion, and because your friend don't love your passion or appreciate your passion or don't want to hear or see you doing certain things, then you forget about your passion and doing something else, all because you want to be accepted by a group of friends or by society, and you will feel left out because what you really want to do, society or your friends don't accept it, and you forget about yourself and try to do things that other people want you to do. I don't have a problem, because now that I fully understand myself and I fully understand how people are and how friendships are created and can be easily be broken, I just said, let me stay by myself. It is not that I don't want friends, but I am the type of person, if I'm in a new environment with new people, I will observe you, see how you behave, and see how you deal with other persons and what you say about them, especially behind their backs, for me to say, all right, I really like this person. I really like how they think. I really like how they talk. I really like how they address certain situations. And then, I will say, I want to be a part of this group. I want to be this person's friend. I want this person to be my mentor, depending on the situation. I am okay being by myself. I do everything by myself. I go to work by myself. If I'm going out, I do it by myself. Anything that I'm have to do, I do it by myself. Sometimes I don't even know where I'm going. And I get up and I go somewhere by myself. If I'm traveling, maybe a different country, I never go there from the day that I was born, and I will get up and I will go by myself, and I do everything by myself. At times it was a bit scary, it was a bit depressing, yes, but I still take on the challenge and I did it by myself, and whatever I learn, I make a lot of mistakes, I overcome them by myself. No, I'm not selfish, no, I'm not antisocial. But sometimes when I open up and let people come too close to me, people will sit down and they will want to question everything about my life. And at times I said, all right, man, this person is good. I like how they are. But then people have mixed personalities, or people have a lot of personalities. And then when the true colors come out, then you want to understand, where is this person coming from? Sometimes you will forgive the person and said, all right, let them vent, let them do whatever they want to do. And then when they will come out, when they get a full understanding of what they do and say, maybe they will come and apologize, or maybe they will say, you know, I did something wrong and I'm sorry. Or some people wrong and strong, they're wrong and still want you to tell them that they are correct, and they still want to justify their wrong. No, you can't be a good friend for that. You can't have a friend and your friend do or say something and you cannot tell a friend that I support you, I appreciate you, but this that you have done is not right. Whatever you have said, it is not right. And the friendship still remains the same. Sometimes these friendships nowadays are too easily to be broken. And friends in front of my face and then behind my back I'm like a big enemy or a big curse. So I said, you know what, I enjoy my own company. As I said before, whatever I do, I don't have a problem doing it alone. There are times people will ask me, you don't get lonely? I said, no, I don't get lonely. Once I have my internet, once I have my phone, I have a book to read. If I need to go on the road, I will go on the road, and depending on my mood, I might walk around and do whatever I have to do. If I meet somebody on the way and we can have a conversation, we'll have a conversation. But when it comes on to bestie, no, I don't have a bestie, and that is okay for me. I don't have anything that I call a bestie. I have associates, and that is okay. You respect me, I respect you. You keep your boundaries, and I keep my boundaries. If you want me to do something with you and I feel like doing it, or if I'm comfortable doing it, or if I can do it, I will do it. But as I said, this is just a reflection looking back at my life, and I'm saying to myself, come to think of it, I don't have friends. Come to think of it, you know, sometimes weekend is around the corner. People will call their friends and they will spend hours on the phone. They will go out together, they will eat together. I don't have anything like that. I will just get up, do whatever I have to do at home. If I have somewhere to go, I get dressed and I go and I come back and I do whatever I want to do, and that is okay. Nothing is wrong without not having friends. But at the same time, if you have a good friend, cherish your friendship, because you don't know what tomorrow may bring. You don't know. And it is also good to have good friends. But I'm just saying that I don't. Or maybe I'm not a good friend. I don't know. I don't know. But sometimes my lifestyle, as I said, I don't live my life in the fast lane, and people who I come across, most time persons don't live the type of life that I live, and I am not going to do anything to fit into anybody so-called world or so-called society. So because of that too, I don't have much friends. If I know that certain things will not work out well for me, I am not going to do it. And even if I try, I'm going to do so with caution. It's good to take a little risk, but be careful with some of these risks. I'm just saying that it is okay for me not to have friends, and no, I am not lonely. I do enjoy my own company. I do enjoy my own time. I do my thing at my own pace. And I am okay with it. At least I get to discover who I am. At least I don't fall in the traps of peer pressure, because even adults have peer pressures too. It's not teenagers alone. Adults go through peer pressure. Sometimes you'll be so surprised what big people do just to fit in, or just to be seen in society or by society. Tomorrow is the next day. No one is on the live, but when you're watching this live, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, 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 and leave a comment. At least let me know what's going on in your thoughts. Let me know if you're this type of person. Do you find yourself being lonely? Do you find yourself being pitiful? Do you find yourself thinking out loud that time, you know, I want to be this person or that person? How do you deal with the situation? And just tell you how I deal with my situation. I'm okay with it, and it is okay not to have any friends. Sometimes you have someone as your friend, but that person don't have you as their friends. So at the same time, it is also good to identify somebody is not genuinely into you. I know they call it FAKE. I just enjoy doing things by myself. If I have good friends and they come along and we can mesh, fine, I don't have a problem. But if you're not there, life still goes on, and I will still have my fun, and I will still do whatever I have to do, and I'll still be happy. Your fun might not be my fun, and my fun may not be your fun. That is okay. So yes, guys, this is just a little reflection. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please Like the video, share the video, and let me know what you have to think about this. Adios.